If you're waiting for a sign to do the thing that you really want to do in your life, this is it.
This is a sign. Because you're watching this video, it's a sign that you are ready and that there's universe supporting whatever you want to do in your heart. Let's talk about postponing our life and everything what we want. You probably know that when you say, oh, when I will lose weight, then I'll buy this beautiful dress. When I will be healthy, I'll start to be happy. When I will be more rich, then I will buy this or that.
We were, for example, wanting to do this YouTube channel for 5 years. We were still thinking that we have to figure out the right topic and the right niche and the right way to communicate it. We have to develop all the skills so we can make good thumbnails and good editing. We didn't know what the name should be, and we were just still waiting for perfection until we would actually start to make it. And then we would just say, hey, let's turn on the camera and let's just start to make a video. And at the end of the video we looked at it and we said, nah, it's not good enough, let's not upload it. And 3 months ago we were having a new phone which makes really good videos, and we were saying, hey, come on, we can just do it right on the phone. It's super easy, it doesn't require much. Let's just turn on the camera and start to speak to it. And we know the videos are not going to be perfect. We will have to do maybe 100 videos or maybe more until somebody would find it. And we decided to be okay with that. And eventually the YouTube algorithm started to pick up the videos and started to show it to people. And now you get to watch this, and we start to play with it, and we can learn a lot from it. And if we just would make videos and then think, it's not perfect enough, so let's not upload it, we wouldn't learn anything. We have to put ourselves out there to see what the feedback is, what the amount of views are, so we see what can work and what not.
We accepted our imperfection, and it's very important, because if you are going to want to be perfect all the time, you will never be able to actually do anything in life. You actually will not be able to live happily, fully, because you will just wait for the right moment. When it's the right moment, when you are more old, you will never be younger. You are all the time going closer and closer towards the end of our life, or your life, and we are all going there, and we forget about that this is here just an experience where we have to say yes in a moment. Because it's like my sweater. I bought really cool merino wool sweater. I was absolutely happy about having that sweater, and I never wore it. I kept it in a closet for a special occasion, and that occasion never really came because I had more clothes which I could wear, and that one I was saving until it got outdated. I stopped liking it that much. I wasn't that passionate about that sweater anymore. And it's like our life, you know, we want to do something in a moment. We want to have children, or we want to do some project, and then we are just postponing until it's outdated. The energy is not there anymore, the energy support is not there anymore. And what are we waiting for when we have brighter day, or when it's raining, or I don't know, all the time for something? I understand that for seeds we have to wait for spring to sprout them, right? But not everything has to be postponed, and you know what I'm talking about. Everybody in themselves carry something which they want to do their whole life, and they never do, because they are all the time just postponing and thinking, oh, it's not the right time, and I would be probably embarrassed, and I have to improve myself, improve my skills until I'm super happy and super better, so I can actually present it to the world.
That's a good point which you made, because when you have some inspiration or some idea, often it comes from a higher energy. Often you have a download, or universe is giving you some signs that makes something to click in you, and you realize, wow, that would be a really cool thing to do. And that energy is there, it's in the field, it's supported by the universe. And if we don't act upon it, if we don't start to apply it and start to do something with it, it will disappear over time. And I believe also that the universe then will give this idea to somebody else so that it can come to the world because it needs to. And you will have these opportunities again, you know?
It's like with a child, you know? You want to have a child or you have a child, and then it's like a young energy full of life. And when you don't feed the child, you know, then the child is not growing that much, and when you don't put attention and you say, oh, later I'll feed you, and the child will just deteriorate, right? You have to feed it properly, you have to give their proper energy so the child can grow now, and it's the time to do this. So we are still postponing. We are in this society where we think that if we see it on all the videos, platforms like TikToks and YouTube and so on, that we will still have enough time, but we don't. We still are limited with time which we created, but we are still limited with this kind of lifetime we have, and we still didn't learn to be here 800 years like yogis.
I hear it a lot from people that have children. They say, you know what, you will never be ready for this. There's never the right moment. If we can accept that the right moment will never come, it is much easier for us to take the step. We can be calm about it. We know there is not the ideal situation, financial, health-wise, family-wise. We just have to do it.
We want to do it. It's not about that we have to, but if you feel deep inside in your heart that you want to do something and it's yours, it's already yours, you just go and do these things. If you feel really utterly strongly that it's the thing which you want to do, you don't have to do it immediately, but you can maybe prepare yourself a little bit, open up for this idea. You don't have to do it right now. I'm just you know, getting rid of all my money and everything, but it's
imperfectly starting.
Yeah. It's like me. I got Luna, our dog. She's 13 now. We have been together 13 years, and if I didn't feel ready to be so responsible for anything, and I was very young, and I didn't know what it is. Like, I knew what it requires to have a dog. I didn't know that I have to make so many decisions as a dog owner about her health, about operations which she had to go through, and so on. And I wasn't ready for anything. Nobody tells you, hey, make ready about something can happen in the future, also about your body, about your company, about your relationship, and that's why you have to prepare yourself, so you will be deciding about
or better not even make the step.
Yeah,
better not even get the dog, because something could happen someday.
And you have to then make big decisions, and you don't know how they are going to turn out, and you can be disappointed and sad and so on. So this all brings life with it, and my dogs are teaching me the most how to really be in a moment and really go with the flow and decide in a moment, because it's never the right time. It's only love in there.
And the universe will always support you along the way. For all those things that come up, you will be always supported. You're never alone.
It's like whatever you decide for, the whole universe connects and supports you. It's like Paulo Coelho in Alchemist in his novel. I really like that, because the whole universe really, if you have really feeling that it's yours, it's in your heart, that you want to have some bakery, you know, or you want to be free soul and artist, or you want to be an accountant, then do that, you know, and you're meant to do these things, you know. Nobody should tell you what you should do.
And also, you just take one step in that direction you want to, and as soon as you take one step, the next one will be revealed. And you never know exactly where you're gonna end up. You might get a great inspiration and you think you will start this business, and you start moving towards it, and then universe says, hey, look, this is for you now, and you just keep on going. There will be always the next step revealed.
Or you want to start business and you meet love of your life, or It's your internal GPS which will always lead you, and you don't know why. For example, we go to Dr. Joe Dispenza's events, and people think that they go there for healing, but they actually went there to be happier and to live more quality life, for example, like you know, and they don't care about the healing, and then the body heals because they are just so happy that the healing just happened.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up so other people can discover it as well. If you want to be a better buddy with your body, subscribe to the channel, and we will go over to the doggies now.
This looks like all the humans became slow motion. I think I'm slow motion. Everybody's slow. Or I am totally fast. Wow. And now I'm running.